When you think of sports side-by-sides, there's a whole lot more manufacturers that come to mind nowadays than there was just a few short years ago. And in my mind, one of the hardest charging is Arctic Cat. When they introduced the 70-inch Wildcat 1000 just a few short years ago, we knew they meant business and delivered a vehicle with unmatched suspension travel, incredible factory-spec shocks, and an interior that felt the part of a full off-road buggy. But 70 inches was just the beginning. With the Wildcat 1000 received so well, we knew that Arctic Cat would come out with a 50-inch version, and we got that with the Trail. But then last season they came with another new product. With the Trail-capable 50-inch and dune-worthy 70-inch Wildcats, there was only one other place to go, the 60-inch market, which Polaris had tied up quite tightly with the Razor S and the new-to-market Can-Am Maverick XC. With big shoes to fill, Arctic Cat took a huge leap of faith and landed like cats always do, on their feet, ready to pounce. Right up front, I need to address the power of this vehicle. On both the Sport and Trail, Arctic Cat doesn't identify CCs anywhere on the vehicle. And the reason that they do this is smart, because for a 700cc motor, this vehicle over-delivers. You don't expect what Arctic Cat says is 60+ horsepower out of a 700. In fact, you wouldn't expect it out of most 800s. And when Arctic Cat says 60+, they actually mean more in the neighborhood of 64 to 66 from what we've seen. The key to the 700's power is not just the purpose-built motor, it's the power delivery system that all that horsepower is sent through, and it's how this kitty really puts its claws to the ground. Team Industries clutches are where it's at, and with the Thief River engineers you get some of the best clutch calibrators in the world working together to make a driveline package that's nothing less than impressive. The rapid response package hits hard from engagement, like a sport rig should, and pushes the limits, stretching those 60+ ponies to a level we didn't think possible. Corner to corner, this side-by-side delivers. The model I'm testing today is the Wildcat Sport Limited, which means that you get a whole lot of goodness for significantly less than the competition, and in my opinion, the best bang for your 60-inch buck. Okay, so number one, hands down best feature in the 60-inch business that blows the competition out of the water harder than a hurricane is the Elka Stage 5 shocks. Here's the straight goods. There are no other shocks in the market that can stand up to the precision build quality of these shocks. While many manufacturers treat shock development as a black art, Elka pays strict attention to vehicle dynamics and how that relates to the spring selection and rate calculation, ensuring what you get from the factory was exactly what they intended it to be. Yes, I know that I sound a little bit over the top, but if you knew how serious Elka was about their shocks, that they hand build and test every single one, you'd probably be pretty pumped up too. And they freaking work! Dual rate springs in the rear, singles in the front. High and low speed compression adjustability and a rebound clicker means fine-tuned precision. You can literally make this side-by-side do what you want. Hard landings on the track, no problem. Click it up. Soft rollers in the sand, no problem. Slow it down. Choppy trails? Yeah, we've got you covered. While there is enough adjustment to get you lost quickly, the stock settings are very solid. And if you're buying this package, you should take the time to learn about what Elka Stage 5s offer. One of my favorite features about the Sport is the interior design and the driver layout position, because nobody wants to feel cramped. Arctic Cat has the best interior design in my opinion. While some of the surfaces are rivaled by competition, the seating position, legroom, and driver space are nearly perfect. You never feel cramped, can stretch out your legs, and are never in the passenger space. And thanks to the convex full-height doors, you get added elbow room, which makes the interior feel huge. Now, one thing we need to address is price, and in my opinion, the Wildcat Sport Limited is the best price for features in the 60-inch category. You get power steering, cool graphics and coloration, full digital gauge, diff lock, aluminum full doors, sweet custom looking rims, aggressive quality tires, automotive style paint, oh, and of course the piece de resistance Elka Stage 5 shocks. And all of this for over $1,000 cheaper than the competition. Yeah, there may be a few horsepower missing, but the features are all there. The 60-inch pure sport marketplace is quickly becoming a war zone, and with a couple of manufacturers fighting over both horsepower and price, Arctic Cat has managed to sneak in under the radar with a potent package that's not just feature matched, it's cheaper too. Like the video you just saw? Do you want to see more? Click the subscribe link and add the Trax channel, and you're going to see a whole lot more great content.